First and foremost, I want to say how very much and how very proud I am to have served in this body with each of you. In all of my years of working in the Texas Senate, I'm not sure that I have ever seen a more knowledgeable group of senators when it comes to public school finance. This is a very technical and very complex issue, but I am here to tell you that each of you has understood the basics and has decided to make this a passion of yours, just as it is all of us, to understand how we fund our public schools. And for that, I am extremely grateful to all of you. Throughout these many months, the senators have had three basic principles, and we have stood tall on those three basic principles. First, we said we were going to spend $6 billion more than our base bill. Second, we said we were going to fund our textbooks. And third, we said we were going to change the current target revenue hold harmless system. Members, we have 140 districts out of 1,041. That means 900 are still on target revenue hold harmless and 140 are within our formulas. What we used to do was run our system on formulas. We no longer do that. We still stood tall and we said that's a problem and we want to fix it. Senator Duncan, you stood tall amongst all of us because you said, I came into this session with a goal in mind, and that was to do something about target revenue, and you stood by your principles. We stood tall and we never wavered from our three basic principles, and I think all of us should be very, very proud of the product that we see here today. The Senate studied public school finance extensively. You heard from Senator Duncan how often we talked about this. We had a subcommittee on public school finance, very unusual during the middle of a finance committee appropriations. I want to say to Senator West, to Senator Seliger, to Senator Duncan, to Senator Estes, to Senator Lucio, and to Senator Patrick, how very much I appreciate your participation in this very difficult and trying process. We found a compromise, as you said, Senator Duncan, amongst our colleagues. We found a compromise between Republicans and Democrats, between urban and suburban, rural districts, to make sure that the work product that we brought out of that subcommittee was one that we could all be proud of. We then took that work product to the Finance Committee, and it was approved there. And we stood strong from that day forward. So strong in our beliefs, so strong in our principles, that I am here to tell everyone the majority of senators said if we don't get the $6 billion, if we don't get the textbooks, if we don't make inroads in target revenue hold harmless, we're willing to come back for a special session. Now that's a pretty rare group of individuals that will sacrifice like that for the school children of Texas. But it was specifically because this group of senators believed against all belief that they were right in the amount of money that they wanted to put in to the school districts above the base bill, which was completely and totally unacceptable. We put almost $6 billion more into the base bill. The House only put $2 billion. It was quite a task to get where we got. But I want to thank each and every one of you for your persistence. I took your message forward and we prevailed. On textbooks, we prevailed. On target revenue hold harmless decreases, we prevailed. And I thank you today for this commitment that we made to the school children and to the parents and the taxpayers of Texas. I truly believe that during this financial crisis, we made the best out of what we could possibly have had. And I truly believe that our decisions here today will actually bring us to where we need to be. The Senate showed a commitment under very stressful circumstances to address not only the current problem, but future problems. To me, that was an outstanding opportunity. We talk about fairness, we talk about equity, we talk about not harming any one group of schools to benefit another. A very different dialogue than we were hearing otherwise. But whatever we do, we must maintain this urgency to go along this path in the next legislative session. Before I close once more, I want to say that school finance is a very difficult issue. It pits colleague against colleague. It's personal, it's difficult, and it transcends ideological divides. But you, the members of the Texas Senate, made it a priority. And I am very proud to serve with you, particularly at this very moment, particularly on this most pressing issue for the future of Texas and for the future of our school children. It's been an honor to serve with you, Senator Duncan, and I appreciate all the hard work that you and all the members of this body have put into this school finance plan.